Markle and Prince Harry's Colombia trip has been slammed by a royal expert, saying they have no power, they are clueless, and so much more. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef The Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to the Dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught my eye. And oh my goodness, yeah, let's jump into this madness, shall we? Because a royal expert has slammed Megxie and Hazard's Colombia trip, saying they have no power, they are clueless, and so much more. Apparently they have no idea what they're doing now that they've lost their power. What do they actually stand for, this expert saying? And so here Victoria Murphy's the expert and is alleging that Hazard and Megxie have no clear purpose to be on this controversial trip to Colombia. Speaking to The Sun's royal editor, Matt Wilkinson, on the Royal Exclusive show, she says, "We don't know who they're going to meet. When Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, when I can get my teeth back in, met the Colombian Vice President, Francia Marquez, and if I've mispronounced that, I apologise, she was there representing Britain. So it was clear what Sophie represented, and it was not in the interest of the Colombian government. That's what the working royals have. Their message, their purpose, their representation is very clear when they go to other countries. With Hazard and Megxie, it's not clear what Archewell's stance is on a lot of things in the same way. There's no doubt it'll draw attention, but what is the purpose of that attention and how well thought through is it being channeled? Because, yeah, this whole trip is drawing attention, but guys, it's for all the wrong reasons. It's for all the reasons Megxie and Hazard do not want, okay? It's not going their way yet again. And so we know on the first day that Hazard and Megxie went to the Vice President's residence. They exchanged welcome gifts. They had breakfast. The Vice President saying that she was inspired to ask Hazard and Megxie to visit the country after being moved by their Netflix documentary. So Hazard and Megxie haven't been invited because of their stance on political notions, societal notions, or anything like that. No. They were invited because the Vice President is fangirling over them. Because, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, she's part of the Sussex squad at this point, right? Oh my goodness, I loved your mockumentary on Netflix. Please come to my country. That's what that is telling me. That's for sure. The Vice President describing the trip as a very special visit, aimed at building bridges and joining forces against cyberbullying, as well as promoting women's leadership in Colombia. Problem is, though, everyday Colombians are more worried about food on the table, roof over their head, and a job, and getting crime down. This whole thing about cyberbullying and promoting women's leadership in Colombia, yeah, when nearly 50% of the population of Colombia is either literally on the poverty line or on the extreme poverty line, earning less than $100, yeah, I don't think cyberbullying and women's leadership is high on their agenda. Let's put it that way. And so Mr. Wilkinson highlighted Hazard and Megxie's new project, the Parents Network. This cause is absolutely brilliant. I think it's really important cause for them to be championing, but will it get the attention it deserves, Murphy says, saying, I wonder whether they could have made more of an impact with it talking as working royals. I feel sometimes it's hard to see how everything fits together. With Harry and Meghan, I feel they would benefit from being more focused on certain things and hammering home to the public, this is what we represent. But they're all over the joint. I mean, no wonder when they only spend literally an hour per week each for Archewell Foundation. I'm just saying. No wonder they're not focused. They don't put the time or effort or the work in, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. And so, yeah, apparently the Vice President of Colombia said that she shared the same ideals with Hazard and Megxie amid their campaign to make the digital world safer for children. Or in other words, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, trying to control free speech on social media. Because social media is not too kind to Hazard and Megxie. For good reason, I would say, but you know. So yeah, Megsy told a group session with children that their aim should be to be self-reliant and not tech-reliant, which makes zero sense whatsoever now that we are living in a tech age world. They need to be reliant on technology to be able to make their way through the world now. That is what it is. What the hell? Victoria Murphy has branded the Colombian tour baffling and random, telling The Sun they have to have their own reasons to be saying yes to this. And I think it's a little bit baffling in comparison to Nigeria. When they went to Nigeria, it was very clear that this was an Invictus-focused trip. I think there was a clear purpose for that trip. Claiming that this trip was vague, she added, "This just feels slightly random. And yes, we're talking about themes they're going to focus on, but it's quite vague on exactly how they're going to and why they've chosen Colombia to highlight those themes." No. They chose Colombia because opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. The vice president fangirled over Harry and Meghan because of their mockumentary on Netflix. Someone's like, "We'll pay you to come over to Colombia and promote the great country of Colombia. Here's a buttload of cash." And Harry and Meghan are like, "Yay, we'll take it." Opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. So this whole thing of, it's a bit baffling as to why they've come to Colombia. To me, it's not. To me, it really, really is not. But going around full circle here, this whole kind of gist with this royal expert is, what the hell is going on? They've got no idea what they're doing. They've lost the power. They're clueless. They're lost. There is no clear message or aim for the Colombian trip. What the hell are they doing? This makes zero sense. And guess what? It really does, in my opinion. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, and believe me, of course there's going to be more, you do not want to miss my next video, then make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe, because I'll be honest with you, help us now get to 1 million so we can also get that gold play button right there and hopefully cause a Meghan Markle meltdown on Instagram. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Also, as well, if you've got some very strong opinions on whether you think Megxie and Hazza are lost, clueless, and have no power from this Colombia trip, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.